What up, guys? The Crypto Homie back at you with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about a macro perspective chart that I have not shown on this channel, an announcement by the SEC, and a quick dive into an altcoin recommended by a subscriber. All that and more in today's video. Before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. So let's dive right into it. As you guys can see on your screen, we have this chart here that I have not shown on this channel before. It's called the crypto total market cap excluding the Bitcoin. So this is just the altcoin market. And as you guys can also see, we're on a monthly chart. So we'll just zoom out a little bit. We had this, we fell down to the low right here at around $35 billion market cap. And then we had some major resistance here around the $110 billion market cap. As you guys can see, current times, we're looking pretty good. We held that 110 area and we're bouncing up. So this is great. You know, we broke through the resistance. Now we're holding it as support. Now the next major resistance is around the $225 billion mark area. So keep in mind, we're probably going to hit that and bounce off a little bit. We'll see what happens, but we definitely need to hold this area. We definitely need to hold that area. Just like when I said in my video yesterday, on the monthly chart for Bitcoin, this did not look good yesterday. I did not see anybody post what kind of candle that was yesterday. If you guys know what that was yesterday, let me know down in the comments. The candle's looking a little bit better today. It doesn't look like what it looked like yesterday, but like we said, we definitely want to close the monthly candle for Bitcoin above $10,500. Just keep that in mind in about a week because we have, you know, a couple of days left. So guys, moving on, we have an announcement by the SEC. I retweeted this tweet by Pomp. Breaking, the SEC has released expanded rules on who qualifies as an accredited investor. They are finally incorporating knowledge and sophistication rather than net worth. This is a step in the right direction, but we need even greater access and border rules. So if you guys are not aware, to invest in private companies into like something such as the private trust that Grayscale offers, you have to be an accredited investor. You have to make some crazy high amount of money to be able to invest. So now if you guys want to check this out, there's an article that you guys can check out that now they're incorporating, they're kind of making the rules a little more loose so more people are eligible to invest. If you guys want to get all the little details, just go on my Twitter, homie_crypto, and you guys can see this link that I retweeted. And something else I saw today that was interesting by Ledger. If you're not familiar with Ledger, they create the Ledger Nano S and Ledger Nano X hardware wallets. They tweeted out, honored and proud to be ranked as one of the top 100 cybersecurity startups of 2020 by the prestigious Black Unicorn Awards. So guys, if you're not familiar with Ledger, you guys should totally check them out. I highly recommend them. I have a link, a referral link in the description of my video. So if you guys would purchase through that link, I get a 10% kickback, but I will not recommend anything that I don't use. I use a Ledger. I definitely think it's one of the options you should have your crypto in, not just the only one, but it's one of the many. So it's one I highly recommend. Check out the Ledger Nano S. The Ledger Nano X is definitely something great if you're into a bunch of altcoins because you can have all the apps on it at one time without being a pain of having to re-upload and all that pain in the it's just a pain if you have a lot of altcoins. So look into Ledger. They're definitely highly secured, and if you use them right, it will protect your crypto. Now moving on to an announcement by Coinbase. Look, guys, Coinbase again for what, the third or fourth time this month, they're launching a new coin. This time it's a Celo, C-E-L-O. So I have not heard of this one before, but I have seen that it's already up a lot for today. So hey, it's another Coinbase pump. Okay, it seems like if Bitcoin's not doing so great, it's probably not going to pump the day it's launched. But hey, if you own this before it got listed, congrats for you. Alrighty, guys, and up next, a subscriber is recommending to check out this altcoin. I'm going to read his comment. Look into Sentivate. It's OXT, but on another level. Kucoin listing in September partnered with NordVPN a couple months ago, and they have hinted multiple times that they're going to partner with NTT, a Japanese telecommunication company that is ranked number 44 in Forbes Fortune 500 company. The project is legit. So guys, we're going to dive into this because we did mention OXT. He actually made this comment on the OXT. We'll see, let's see, and the comment was done by Art Bank. it says Kucoin listing it in September. That would be great. We're going to dive into this altcoin and see what it's all about, okay? So on Coinmarketcap, current price is down slightly less than 1%. It's about a sixth of a penny. So if you toss in about $6,000, you can have 1 million Sentivate. So that's pretty cool. The total market cap is around $16 million. And then the circulating supply is about 2.6 billion in supply with a total of 4.2 billion. So you want to see what's going on with their releasing of tokens. Let's just scroll down and see the all-time high. The all-time high, as you guys can see, was just under a penny. It was very close to a penny, so just under a penny on August 18th. So it was this month. So that's interesting that it's down a little bit from there. It dropped, what was that, 0.3 of a penny? So, hey, it might be a good time to buy. Obviously not financial advice. Let's dive into the market pairs. We got Uniswap, Stex, Hotbit, IDEX. So it doesn't have many. If it gets a Kucoin listing, I could see this thing pump just because there's not much places to buy or sell. And as you guys know on this channel, I like to check out Coinmarketcap and CoinGecko because there's obviously discrepancies throughout all these different coin market listing websites. So they say that the market cap is 10 million on CoinGecko compared to the 16 million on CoinMarketcap. So that's interesting. That's even lower, even more room for it to grow. It looks like the circulating supply and total supply is around the same. It's a little different, but it's close enough. Let's just see their markets here, see if it's any different. And Uniswap, Hotbit, IDEX, Stex, and they have LUT token, but it doesn't look like there's any liquidity. That's probably why it's not on CoinMarketcap. Alrighty, guys. And the ticker, just so you guys are aware, is SNTVT. Let's go right to their website. So right on the website says Sentivate, the universal web. It says the future of the web. Sentivate is a hybrid web built to be a viable and realistic replacement for the modern web, faster, safer, and more scalable than any solely centralized or decentralized web. So guys, they're trying to be the best decentralized web out there. This will be interesting to see if they can pull it off. Some key takeaways. Woohoo. Some key takeaways is vision, power, and viability. So with their vision, they say, we must utilize both sides of the same coin. While revolutionizing core technologies, a solely centralized or decentralized web can't solve this issue alone. A revolutionary replacement for today's web is a system that is centralized, focused, that's enhanced by decentralized components, both sides of the coin working together to fully maximize the internet's potential. And going on to their power, Sentivate breaks through the scalability, censorship, and availability constraints of centralized networks. Sentivate's web is centralized, focused, but enhanced with decentralized systems. Viat is decentralized, focused, and enhanced by centralized opt-in features. We are all about using the right tool for the job. So it's interesting. They're mixing centralization with decentralization, and they created this word, Viat. I don't know, another word that makes me think of is a fiat, like, a fiat currency. Interesting that they use this word, but maybe they used it because of viability, because like up next is the viability. We must be realistic if we are to replace the web. The web's centralized aspects hold many positive attributes. However, integrating decentralized technologies, replacing existing components, and introducing new revolutionary systems are crucial steps to establishing a universal web. Sentivate is designed to be superior in every way over the current web. Guys, this is definitely interesting because you think about it, with centralized, like everybody's either centralized or decentralized. There's no in between. You pick one and you stick with it. Think about it. There are definitely great aspects of the web that are centralized, but then there's also aspects of the web that are centralized that are very bad. So if they can take the best aspects from the centralized web, the best aspects of the decentralized web, somehow combine that together and make it the best web out there, hey, that's definitely something I would be interested in seeing if they can make that happen. Moving on, they say the web is running out of bandwidth. The net neutrality is a utilitarian issue, not a political one. Utilitarian issue. Bandwidth is limited. Our needs are outgrowing our networks. Guys, that makes sense. I mean, there's more and more people born every day. There's more and more people using the internet every single day. So if if we don't get more bandwidth, what are we going to do? So moving on to the next part, HTTP and DNS are suffocating the web. HTTP and DNS were built a long time ago in web history. HTTP is the vehicle for money. Any slowing down to HTTP means a slower economy. DNS and HTTP are inherently broken, have poor scalability, are dreadfully slow, lack modern features, eat up bandwidth, and cost consumers and businesses billions. Replacing just these two core technologies with modern future-proof solutions will alleviate the massive pressure placed on our networks. This is a big deal, guys. These protocols have been around for decades, so making something that's more modern and useful would be great for everybody, not just businesses, not just people, everybody. Up next, a decentralized web isn't a solution. The global economy depends on fast web and cheap bandwidth. If a solely decentralized web replaced the modern web, it would take up more bandwidth and crash the global economy. The term Web 3.0 is not a magic globe, a revolutionary idea, or a solution. Both topologies have their use cases, but together they are a solution to ever-growing problem that has gone unchecked. So they're kind of just saying that decentralized isn't necessarily going to work fully. You got to, like I said before, the viability, mixing it together, centralized with decentralization. Up next, the web lacks identity and accountability. The web is the wild, wild west. There are limited laws, and the ones that do exist are easy to navigate around. Domain regulations need to be updated and enforced. We need to be able to identify attackers, hold bad faith players responsible, and hold rent-seeking large entities accountable. At the same time, good faith actors need to be prioritized and rewarded. Guys, this is definitely great to reward the people that are doing the good things and hold the bad guys accountable. So moving on to their hybrid apps. All the benefits of traditional web apps and dApps provide an HApps, so HApps, the hybrid apps, with the highest scalability and modern real-time features. HApps build themselves. Imagine a bridge building itself as you walk across. On the front end, HApps have reactive components that plug directly into a UDSP stream. The front end has a built-in utility library, Acid. The Sentivate browser ships with typically used libraries like jQuery, Backbone, and underscore ready to be imported. If you have experience building traditional single-page apps with reactive components and WebSockets, then you can build an app. Guys, that's interesting. You can build your own app if you have just the basic knowledge of a single-page apps. Hey, any of you guys can do that. You guys should check this out. And I wanted to end Sentivate with looking at their roadmap. So they show their roadmap for the year. January, look, 100%. February, so basically January all the way to June/July, they've hit all their criteria by 100%. So up next is the most important stuff. It says in August, the rebrand rollout. So they're gonna have a rebrand rollout. They're 68% the way done. For September, they are closing their beta testing. So closed beta testing for upcoming universal web launch. And then, they're going to have an exchange listing in September. So that right there, hey, the guy in the comments said Kucoin, hey, we'll see if it happens. October, it says exchanges, internal discussion regarding expansion on exchanges, liquidity providers, and partnerships. Hey, just say another exchange listing. Hey, let's see what happens. Maybe Coinbase will be one of them. And then in November, they have the open beta testing for community and partners leading to UW launch. So, and I'm assuming UW means the Universal Web launch, because in December, that's the Universal Web launch, the mainnet launch for the Universal Web, including functionality with the Sentivate network and certain Universal Web components. Alrighty, guys. So I've seen this before. This coin totally relies on them actually executing in December. If it takes them till March next year, that's not looking good. I see this thing pumping, at least pumping, because of possible launch in December. So I wouldn't be surprised, especially when it gets listed on a new exchange in September. And if they list on some good exchanges in October, and then if that's successful and they look good going into November, and then their beta testing's looking good in November, and going into December, it looks good, I would not be surprised to see this thing go up hundreds of %. So, hey, what do you guys think about this Sentivate? Let me know down in the comments below. Are you guys checking it out? Are you guys just blowing it off? Just let me know. I just believe no matter what happens here, as long as they get on some good exchanges, we're going to see more liquidity, and the price of the coin is going to go up. And especially if they can launch, if they actually launch in December, guys, this will be huge. There'll probably be at least a buy the rumor, sell the fact kind of event. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it pump in November or starting in September with the new exchanges. So that's what's up. Let's just go back to the price to remind you guys. It's at about 1/6 of a penny. It's down about 1% today. So and you guys can pick it up on Uniswap with ETH, Stacks or Hotbit or IDEX, and a possible Kucoin listing in September. Alrighty, guys. And as always, homies, this is not financial advice. This is pure entertainment. Invest at your own risk. And I'd like to thank you for watching today's video. Smash the like button if you liked it, and subscribe for more content. The Crypto Homie is signing out.